The biggest myth in KDP. You can't sell a book without reviews. I'm going to prove that's wrong with real live books on Amazon right now in 3 different countries. Let's get into it. Every beginner's panic is that a book has 0 reviews, so nobody will buy it. You publish, you refresh the page, and there's nothing. So you blame the empty review count. I've been right there. But I've sold plenty of books with 0 reviews, and once you see what's actually selling, you will relax. Reviews are just one signal, not the switch. This is the stack a buyer actually decides from. The cover is arguably the most important thing. Then the title and the promise. Then we have the read sample, so people will look inside your book. What are they exactly buying? The price, and then as last, the one you're panicking about is actually the smallest lever on the page, and that is reviews. If we look at some real-time results right now, on Amazon.com, there is a book selling with 0 reviews, been on a marketplace for 2 months and 7 days. 200 things women can finally do at 50, a funny, slightly sassy celebration of not giving AF. 50th birthday gift for her big milestone. As you can see, the cover has been executed very well. The title is clear. The subtitle is also very clear, and it's doing roughly around 18 to 22 sales a day, coming in at around $95 to $116 a day. And that is not the only book that's selling on Amazon.com. If we look at this one as well, Would You Rather Campfire Edition for girls, 200 plus funny, wild and silly camping questions for girls, tweens and teens. Would You Rather for girls. Again, the same here. Very good title, very good subtitle, very good cover. Doing $79 to $117 a day. And it's been on the marketplace for almost 2 months. In other marketplaces, this is also the case. In Germany, for example, this book has been on the marketplace for more than 3 months. Still 0 reviews. And it's selling very well. 14 to 17 copies a day with 83 euros to 101 euros a day. Then in France, also the same is happening, an absolute bestseller here with more than 100 sales a day, a good title, a good subtitle, cover has been executed nicely, and it's printing money. It's 485 euros to 727 euros a day with 0 reviews after 1 month. So if it's not reviews, what actually sells the book? All 3 are 100% in your control on day 1. And if we look at the 3, the cover says what it is and who it's for instantly. It does most selling before a single word is read. Every book I just showed you has a cover a stranger understands in half a second. On 2, a clear promise. The title and subtitle leave 0 doubt. And why does it win? Because the buyer knows exactly what they get and who it's for. Confusion is what kills the sale, not an empty review count. The read sample is where the sale actually closes. On the fence, they open the sample, deliver what the cover promised, and they buy. Reviews never enter the decision. So what actually beats a reviewed book? And that's pretty simple, it's a better book. Every niche I just showed you already had established books with reviews in it. The new one still won. Here's what the buyer is really comparing. So if we look on the left, loses the sale. What actually loses the sale? Lots of reviews, tired book. So it can have a lot of reviews, but the cover is outdated, the promise is vague, and the sample is flat. Those reviews were earned 2 years ago, and they don't make the book look good today. What exactly wins the sale then? For example, someone with 0 reviews, but has a very sharp cover, an obvious promise, and a strong sample, it wins 4 out of the 5 signals, and the buyer will not even look at the review count. So delete excuse, stop waiting on reviews. Make the book genuinely good. It's a non-negotiable. Everything else rests on this. Cover and a promise that sells where the buyer actually decides. Pick a niche you can actually win, not a review wall to climb. And reviews come after the sales, never before. Stop waiting. Just go publish it. No reviews is not the reason. 4 books, 3 countries, 0 reviews. All of them are selling right now. So stop waiting and go make a book good enough that it doesn't need them. Tell me in the comments if no reviews have ever been the thing holding you back, and I see you in next video.